Right, morning boys and girls. This morning we've travelled from, well, last night actually, we travelled from Baroda to MODHERA, and we're at the Sun Temple, dating from 1026 I think AD. This part we're just here now is a step well. It's very deep, but let me just show you some of the carvings that we've got here. I'm here early in the morning simply because I got the first bus because I've got a lot of things to do today. I'm just trying to get down these steps without falling. Quite steep. So yeah, we're down, going in towards the step well now. You'll have to still excuse my videos, they're not getting any better, I'm afraid. I just want to show you some of these elaborate carvings on this temple wall here, on this wall. The whole building's covered in carvings. Everything you see, carvings everywhere. Hope you can see all these clearly. And then it goes down into this, what's called a step well. And this would be a massive water supply for MODHERA, I would imagine. Certainly for the temple itself and the people who lived around about it. Yeah, I don't know how deep that is. In fact, there's some turtles in there. Can you see the turtles down there? I wonder if you can zoom in on this. Yeah, there's some turtles swimming down there, look. I thought there might have been carp in here, but I dare say over the years the water quality has not been great. So this is the step well. Those are the carvings around the perimeter of the step well. It's about 1,000 years old, I guess. You do the math. 1028 I think it was built. So yeah, you can see the carving. Quite ornate. You'll have to excuse this, I'm just hopeless with this gimbal thing that I'm using. It doesn't seem to want to do what I want it to do. It's got a mind of its own, unfortunately. Can I get back up there? Yeah. We'll try and get back up here and then we'll go into the temple itself. I keep telling you not to watch my videos if you're looking for something spectacular, because I just haven't got a clue how to work this tech. I spent all this money on it. Unfortunately, I haven't got a clue how it works. We're walking around the step well now. I'm going to see another step well later in the morning, but this one just belongs to the temple complex. You can see the sort of size of the place. See the size of the step well anyway, look. Yeah. Every single part of it is ornately carved. These columns are probably 30 feet high, I guess. They're all covered with carving. And that's why they call it a step well, because you've got to go down all those steps to it. Water would be quite precious, wouldn't it, in those days? There wouldn't be the water supply that we're all used to now. It's 8 o'clock in the morning here, and already it's up to 36 or something like that. It obviously played an important part. It obviously played an important part in the temple, because look at the carvings everywhere you look. So water was really precious. And again, got another column here. Every column's different. Every column. Yeah. Gotta be careful I don't trip around here. I don't want no accidents. And that's the other side of the well there, look. Where I've just been over to that side of it there. We're coming up towards the temple now. These are the steps up into the temple. So we'll go up there and have a look, see what there is.
Excuse me. Please click one photograph.
I will do. So yeah, you can see the carving around the outside of the temple. It's absolutely fantastic. These are all elephants, look. All around the base. I've noticed a lot of these structures that seem to be supported, or the Kailashi temple again was the same, supported by elephants, so that must be quite symbolic. All the way around there, look, there's a row of elephants all around the base. Yeah. It's absolutely amazing, the carving on this. The problem with this is I can't see the screen because the sun's on it, so you'll just have to bear with me again on my videos. They're not very professional at all. Hopefully they just give you a little insight into what there is to see in India. They've got some really spectacular things to see. Yeah. This temple being one of them. Let me just get further out for you. You can get an idea of the scale of it. It's quite big, isn't it? And it's in two parts. There's another part over here, look. Carving on it is absolutely fantastic when you think 1020 something it was built. Just look at that carving on there. Yeah. It's really quite spectacular when you think about it. I guess it's not marble, it's some sort of a sandstone, so I guess it's not that hard. going to go over this way a little bit. So you can get sort of an idea just how big this temple is. Yeah, there you go, look. That's one part of the temple there, and then the other part of it's just over there, look. So it's quite large. Let's get a close up again for you. These videos are really just for my family. I'm not making them for anybody else to watch, but anybody who's following the blog can see what me and my family see. I've said to you before, if you want professional looking videos, watch Harry Jaggard. I don't know whether he came here actually. I can't see his signature anywhere. But if he didn't, I've got one up on Harry, haven't I? Yeah. The carving is really, really ornate. There's really not a lot I can say about it because it's just so elaborately carved. Anybody who's into monuments, it's a World Heritage Monument, this, by the way, another World Heritage Monument, and that's why there was a three quid entry fee. The bus from Mahansa to here, that cost me 30 pence. So this trip, for this little part of my morning, it's cost me £3.20 so far, and 20 pence for a bottle of water. Which could give me another few rupees to buy my lunch later on. Well, I had a lovely meal last night in a restaurant, and a thali, Gujarati style thali, and it cost me exactly £1, 100 rupees. This evening I'm going to be I'm going to get an overnight coach to Jodhpur. That's my next port of call. I've got this temple to see this morning. Then I've got another stepwell. It's supposed to be one of the best stepwells in India. I'll be going to see that this afternoon, or later on in this morning. I think it's only worth me staying an hour here. I've seen the video. I've seen the temple itself. So I don't think I need to stay here very long. It was just something to see. I just wanted to see this temple. It's in all the guidebooks. Yeah, that's magnificent, isn't it? There's no way to describe it really. We don't get that sort of thing in the UK. Well, we do, but erosion on all the churches. You've only got to look at all our cathedrals and churches. They've all been eroded away, haven't they, over time? The weather's different there. So here though, we get a lot of sunshine, apart from the monsoons. And yeah, let's go and have a look inside the temple now. I don't know if I'll get anything in here. You know what my movie making's like. I'm not taking my sandals off anymore. I definitely will not be taking sandals off anywhere I go. Well, if I do, I'll certainly be putting them on again before I get out. But again, this is everything in here is just, there isn't a stone in here that's not been carved. Not a stone, look there. If I can get you up to the ceiling there, look. I don't know if you're going to see any of that. Yeah. It's really, I can't even say it's cool in here because the temperature is so hot. I don't know whether you can see anything, so what I'm going to do now is Let's just go back outside. It's a little dark in it for my camera, I believe. One thing I have noticed, I think I'm actually more famous than Bryan Cranston when I'm in India, because even on the bus this morning, I had about 7 people wanted selfies. There was only 10 people on the bus. 7 of them wanted a selfie. And again here at the temple this morning, I've got some people waiting patiently while I've made my video. Oh, look at the carving up there. Yeah. Just look at that. Just look at all the carving on these pillars. Every single one is carved. This thing's got a mind of its own. I don't know where it's going. Trying to get you back in focus. This tech, I'm afraid this tech isn't any good for me. I'm going back to Kaylee's selfie stick. There, look at that up in the roof. Just look at that up there. Every single stone carved. It must have been really spectacular when it was new. I mean, this is, I don't know. It's very old, I know that. Look at the carvings round there. There's a pigeon made its home up there, look. So look guys, I'm not going to bore you with any more of this. If you've watched this far, you must have nothing else better to do.
Where are you from, sir?
It's just amazing that all this was done centuries ago, and we think we're civilized. So that's a good view of the temple. I'm not going to do any more now. You've had your lot. Just imagine the priest coming out of here. Just think how powerful he would be. Me, Bryan Cranston. Yeah, there you go. I've got people queuing up when I finish making this movie who want they want the selfies. So I think that's part of the trip to India. If you're not prepared to give selfies, then you're not going to have a very nice time. When you do stop, people do ask you. They're very polite, and if you say no, they respect it. But I never say no. Why would I? Why would I want to make somebody's day? Makes me happy to think that they want to speak to me. Right, so that's your lot, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this little video. Thank you.